Hello and welcome to another macro video. So today I've come to a country lane just because I want to challenge myself in getting a decent macro image. I'm always going on about how you don't really need to leave your house to get a good macro image, and everything in the macro world, or everything in the world in macro makes a really good image. So that's what I want to do today. I want to get this bush, the hedgerow, the top half where it's all dying. I want to see if I can get a decent image in that hedgerow. Hopefully I'd get some insects. It's now March the 19th, it's Mother's Day. So it's almost spring, and I know obviously seasons change at different, it's not done on a date, so I'm hoping there's a few insects around. If not, it will be done on the twigs, the leaves, the shapes, patterns, textures, all that sort of stuff. But I'm going to try and get a decent image, so let's find out. Okay, so let's see what we can find. It's a really busy stretch of road at the moment because I think there's a road closure just up the road and everybody's coming past this way, so it's a little bit dodgy. I just need to get my glasses because I can see something straight away. Where is it? There it is. So there's a spider on a web. Even though it's quite bright out today, I've got my flash on and my sync speed's at 200. Shutter speed, sorry, is 200 of a second, and I'm on ISO 100 and f13 for my aperture. Oh. There is my first ladybug. This year, tucked away though. So I've managed to move him onto this leaf. He's still facing away from me, but that's okay. I'm not too bothered about that. Because I got the top-down shot where he was nestled away, there wasn't really much interest in it, and it just didn't look like a good picture. But just moving him with a stick, just put him on that leaf, made the image a little bit more interesting. So I've now got the ladybug on some nice green, so he's red, and it's on a nice bit of greenery, which is good, so it gives a good bit of separation. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to come down lower than the actual ladybug, and I'm going to try and get some of the sky in behind it, so just to create that separation again, so you'd have the two, the green, the red, and the blue sky, just to make that image a little bit more interesting. So I'll pop that up on the screen. See, let me know what you think, because I'm going to have to put the camera down because I'm going to have to manipulate it. I'm going to have to come up with a better system for taking photos, I think. Any suggestions, please do let me know in the comments. So I've just had a ladybug land on a branch just down from me, and I've gone down to take a picture of it, and as I got my shot lined up, it literally just took off, and I grabbed the image of it, but I don't think it was in focus. Had it been in focus, it would have been an awesome shot, but I don't think it was. I'll pop it up on the screen anyway, blurry or not. Yeah, that's a shame. So the way I work, so the way I take my insect pictures, if it's flying insects, for example, or something that's going to move quite quickly, what I tend to do is I just grab the initial image and then try and then move my angle and just get a better position on it, rather than just spend a couple of minutes trying to get a good composition and it flying away before I get a picture. I get a picture just to start with, and then I then play around with my angles, moving the insect like I did with the ladybug, and then just playing around with my images. And then I find that way I do come away with an image, if it's not a very good one, because by the time I recompose it, it's flown off. I'm happy because I've got the image anyway. Just spend a little bit of time playing around. The way I approach them is I'll get close to them, as close as I can, with a zoomed out focal length, and then slowly move in. So that way, if you if you come in from a distance, take your shot, and then gradually move in nice and slowly, what you'll do, obviously, if you scare the fly away, you've got your shot already because you're quite far back. But then as you get closer and closer, you can focus back in on it and then get a nice close-up shot, hopefully. So that's how I approach my flying insects, or all insects in general, to be honest. Okay, so there's a gold beetle in there. I don't know if the camera's picking it up. It's absolutely tiny. Just put it up to my finger. So there's my finger, and there's the beetle. So I'll grab an image of that and pop it up on the screen. There's a little dew in there. Might make an interesting image. So all the images I've taken so far are cars here, from there to there. So literally a space of 3 or 4 meters, and the images that I've got, I think, absolutely amazing. Well, not the images, but the insects that I wasn't expecting at all when I came out today, to be honest. I was expecting to get a picture of a twig, maybe, and then maybe a spider. I've just seen a fly land down here. I don't know where it went. There he is, underneath that, sort of half underneath that leaf there. So there you go. So what was supposed to be a twig / leaf photography shoot, to get some interesting pictures, turned out to be a really good insect shoot. And I'm complete. I haven't looked at. I've obviously looked in the back of the camera, but when I get back and look in Lightroom, I'm pretty sure I've got some good ones. And I'm really happy. I'm just happy with the amount of the insects. I mean, I've spent the winter not shooting insects, so it's good that they're back out again now, and hopefully some more insect videos to come along. So thank you so much for joining me on this little photography walk, and I'll catch you on the next one.